So you have a mid-2010 Intel iMac, either a 21-inch or 27-inch, and you found that the retail DVD for Snow Leopard will not install. I will help you show you a method to install Snow Leopard. You will need a flash drive of 8 gigabytes or larger, an external drive, whether it be another flash drive or an external hard drive, and a early 2010 Apple computer or a 2009 Apple computer. So to start here, we're going to go ahead and go to archive.org, where we're going to look for the Snow Leopard 10.6.3 disk image, and that's going to be this first one here, the untested DVD-ROM 2010. Go ahead and click on that, and we'll scroll down. Then we will download the Mac OS X disk image, and I've already downloaded it. So once you've downloaded it, go ahead and plug your flash drive in, and then open Disk Utility. Then click on your flash drive and go ahead and erase it. And you're just going to do Mac OS Extended Journaled, and you can just leave the name as untitled. Go ahead and erase it. Then once it's done erasing, just go ahead and click on it again so that it's highlighted. Go up to the top, click on Restore. You're going to click Image. Then once you've clicked Image, you'll click on your download folder. And you're going to be looking for Snow Leopard install.dmg. Once you find that, go ahead and click on that and choose. And then go ahead and click on Restore. It will then restore the disk image of the DVD to the flash drive. Once that is complete, we'll go ahead and put the flash drive into the early 2010 Apple computer or a 2009 Apple computer, and then I will show you how to install the image to an external disk that you'll be able to boot your mid-2010 iMac from, and we can go ahead and complete the rest of the install procedure from there. Alright, once it's finished, you can go ahead and click Done, and then go ahead and eject your flash drive. Once it's done ejecting, you can remove it. Make sure to take it to your other Apple computer and make sure that computer is turned off. And we will go ahead and show you how to start it up to boot off of the flash drive. So I've gone and I'm just using an external hard drive adapter with an external spare hard drive that I have, that I'm going to go ahead and install Snow Leopard to from the older iMac, which we can then use to boot the mid-2010 iMac from, and then we can show you how to install the program from this hard drive to the other iMac. All right, now we can go ahead and boot the Mac. Once we boot it, we're going to go ahead and hold down Option. Then we're going to go ahead and boot from the Mac OS X install DVD flash drive that we just created. We'll go ahead and use English for the main language. And now we're going to go ahead and click on Utilities and go into Disk Utility. Then we will go ahead and select our external hard drive or external flash drive. Just go ahead and erase it. And once it's done erasing, we can go ahead and quit Disk Utility, return to the main installer, and click on Continue. Agree to the licensing terms, and go ahead and select your external drive. Alright, and if you're going to use older PowerPC programs, now is a good time to click on Customize so that you can install Rosetta and QuickTime 7 as well. Do it all in one procedure instead of having to install those after the main install. Go ahead and click Install as long as your external drive is connected. And then this will go ahead and install Snow Leopard onto your external drive. Then once the installer is done, go ahead and set up the computer. Alright, and then once you've done this, you'll need to go ahead and do the updates. Click on the little apple in the upper left hand corner and then software update. And the only updates that need to be done right now is the Mac OS X update combined and airport utility. Alright, once the updates are done downloading, you can go ahead and restart. Once it's done installing the updates, we can go ahead and shut down the early 2010 or 2009 Apple computer and unplug the external drive. We will then take the external drive and plug that into the mid-2010 iMac. Now that we have the drive connected to the mid-2010 iMac, we can go ahead and turn it on. Go ahead and hold down the Option key once you hear the Apple chime. And we're going to go ahead and boot off of the external drive that we just connected. Alright, once the computer has booted up, we'll go ahead and go into Disk Utility. And go ahead and select the drive that is mounted inside the iMac. And we're going to go ahead and click on Erase. And I'm going to title this one Mac HD. Alright, once it's done erasing, go ahead and click on it and click on Restore. And you're going to drag the second partition part of the external drive to the source. And then you'll select your internal hard drive as the destination. And go ahead and click on Restore. And it will erase it again. Go ahead and click OK. Or enter your password if you set it up with a password. Then once it's done restoring, we can go through the next part of actually booting off the internal drive. Then once it's done restoring, you can go ahead and quit Disk Utility, restart the Mac, and unplug your external drive once it's restarted. It'll take a moment for it to boot off the internal hard drive. Could take up to 2 minutes for it to boot off of it. Then once it boots, we're going to go into the Apple menu in the upper left-hand corner. Go to System Preferences and click on Startup Disk. Go ahead and select the internal disk and just lock the changes. Now every time you restart it, it will boot up right away rather than taking a few moments. And that's it. You're all done. You have successfully installed Snow Leopard on a mid-2010 iMac. You can also do the same process by making a disk image of the external drive that you created with the 10.6.8 update, and then deploy that using the installer and disk image using the same restore function that we used with the hard drive. Hope this helps you. I hope you learned something. Thanks.